Good morning, friends. It's Miss Teresa again, and I'm here today to do an activity with you. I just want to say good morning to all of my KESA friends and anyone else who's joining us this morning. Before we start, I looked back at the last video I did, and we did an activity where we did the syllables and I clapped my friends' names. I realized when I watched it back that I didn't clap Alice's name. So I wanted to say good morning, Alice, and take this time to clap Alice's name real quick before we start. So Alice, Alice. You have two sounds in your name. All right, so let's move on. We are going to do an activity today, and it's something that you can do at home with your parents. We have these all around the school and all the classrooms. They're lacing things and use strings, and they're a lot of fun. The kids love them. But we might not have those at our house. Some people have them, some people don't. But most of us have some shoes with a shoestring, and we have some paper or even some little note cards. We'll make small ones. You're going to need a pair of scissors to cut out your shape, maybe markers to draw your shape and color it in. And then I have a hole punch to make my holes, but if you don't have one of these at your house, you can ask your parents if they could use a pencil to poke the holes. I don't want you to poke the holes yourself because it's the end of the pencil is a little sharp and you might poke yourself, but you could put the dots on your paper where you would like your holes and ask your parents if they could poke the holes for you. So what we're going to do is pick a shape first. I think we'll start with a triangle, and you get your piece of paper and you draw your triangle on it or whatever shape you choose, and then you will cut it out. So you'll get your scissors and you'll cut out your shape. Now when you finish, if you would like to color your triangle or decorate it however you would like, that's fine. Then I'm going to take a marker and I'm going to put a dot wherever I would like a hole to be. And I don't want too many holes because that would make it a little hard. And I don't want them too close to the edge because then my string might fall out. And then I'm going to take my hole punch and I'm going to punch where there's a hole. Ready? Punch. Oops, I'm not punching. There we go. Okay. Punch. 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 Not too close, Miss Teresa. You don't want to get too close to the edge. I got kind of close on that one, didn't I? Gotta be careful. Then, when you get it all done, you can get a string and you can weave your string in and out of your holes like that and have a nice little toy. Now if you don't have strings, like I said, I got this out of a shoe. We're going to use that one in a minute. If you don't want to make big ones, you can make mini ones to keep in a little box and have little mini ones to play with. So what I thought we'd do with this one, I was going to take this chance for everyone to say good morning to our fish. This is our fish from our classroom. He's been doing so great here at my house. Look, he's turning around. He's saying hi to all of you. Hello, fish. Hi, Alice. Hi, Sam. Hi, Daniel. Hi, Philip and Bennett and Pierce. Hi, Abby. Hi, Haya. Good morning to the whole class and anyone else who's here with us today. All right, so in honor of our fish, on our little note card, I am going to draw a small fish. So start, it kind of has a triangle-shaped tail and then kind of an oval-shaped body like that. And then we will cut him out with our scissors. If you're a big kid, you can use the scissors. Just make sure you ask your mom and dad first and let them know you're using scissors. If you're a smaller kid who doesn't use scissors yet, maybe ask your mom and dad to cut them out for you. And there's our fish. And again, we'll just make a few dots where we would like his holes to be. We don't need too many. There we go. And we will get our hole punch and punch his holes. Ready? Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And our fish has 7 holes. And we can take our string, second string, and we can weave them in and out of our fish and make a pretty, pretty fish pattern. And these ones are little. You could do all kinds of little shapes, trace things. You could do your alphabet, trace letters and do them, whatever you want, and make a little mini set of cards for your home. Now the last one we're going to do, I traced earlier, I took my shoe and I traced my shoe and I put 1, 2, 3, 4 dots on this side and 1, 2, 3, 4 dots on this side. I didn't put them all the way around because I just wanted a few holes. So I'm going to cut out this shoe. And I'm going to punch those 8 holes. If you want to count with me, we have 8 this time. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now, this time I'm going to lace it in a special order, and I'm going to take my big shoestring. I'm going to start on the top and put one end down this way, and I'm going to put the other end down this way. So the top of my shoe will look like that, and the strings will hang down. And now see how they're kind of uneven? I want to make them more even. So we'll pull this one up a little bit and this one down. There, now see how they're hanging even? Then I'll take this string and I'm not going to put it in this hole right here. I'm going to go to the opposite side and put it in that hole. Then I'm going to take this string and put it over in this hole. Now they're out the front. Now I'm going to take it, I'm going to crisscross it again, put this one over here, and then this one will go over here. And then if you look, you'll have an X on the front and an X on the back. That's how you know if you're doing it right. Then one more time, I'm going to come up through the top on this side and up through the top on this side. Now what does that look like? It looks just like we have a shoe to tie. So let's clear up our space and we're going to tie our shoe. So I'm going to hold my strings up. And the first thing I want to do is make an X with them. Can you see the X? Then I'm going to take the string that's closest to me. You'll take the one that's closest to you. And I'm going to put it over the other string and then reach in the middle and pull it through the hole. And pull it down. And if you look, that's the first part of tying your shoe. You can do that part. Now here's the tricky part. We're going to make a loop, and when we make our loop, I want you to grab the loop with these 2 fingers. I want you to leave your pointer finger up in the air like this and grab it with these 2. Okay, you're going to do a pinch and grab it. So we make our loop, and we grab it with those 2 fingers, and we leave our pointer finger up. And then we take our other string, and we're going to go all the way around the loop and kind of put it in this pinch with it. So now if you look, we have our loop, and we have another little hole. I don't know if you can see it right there. There's a hole. And you're going to take that string, and with that pointer finger, you're going to poke it through there. And you'll see it start coming out, and you can pull. See, there's another loop coming out, and then you can let go with your pinchers and grab your first loop and pull it tight. And then you should have 2 loops and 2 strings. And that is how you tie a shoe. So this is a game you can make, and you can practice tying a shoe. Some of us might say, oh, that's too hard. I don't know if I can tie a shoe. Tying a shoe is really hard. And what I would say to that is everything we do the first time is going to probably be hard. But you can't give up. You have to just keep trying. Maybe just do the first part. And do that a few times until you get really good at the first part. And then try making your loop. And work on your loop until you're really good at the loop. And then you can add the last part where you wrap around and poke in and pull. And do it step by step. And if you keep working at it and keep trying, you'll be able to get it. And before you know it, you'll be able to tie your shoe. So I hope you can do some of these projects. If you do, please take a picture and send it to me. I'd love to see what you're doing at home. And I will see you again real soon. Have a good day. Bye-bye.